Subtitles or other private networks.
Get moving.
Is a criminal offence.
You not authorised to be
The
here.
only official network provider in the UK.
Who's that? Shut down that spider!
I want the person controlling that thing found!
No sense resisting.
They got away! Shit!
Come out.
Please refrain from visiting public spaces after dark. Criminals operate.
Can always surrender.
It is prone to malinvestigation.
Shutting down this bot. What the?
Don't let the tit-head get away.
Nothing here. Redirect.
Searching for whoever compromised this bot.
My God. Do you need help?
Something's wrong here. Lock it down.
Would someone find out what the hell is going on?
Sign of the target.
What the?
Vehicle. Proceed to lockdown.
Look around. No stone unturned.
I've got a vehicle behaving erratically. Initiate lockdown.
London is in a state of emergency.
Vehicle's been
Albion is
hacked.
permitted to
Searching for
secure
intruder.
the city by any means necessary.
Any sign of the target? Keep your eyes open. Oh.
You idiot!
have a malfunctioning door. Possible hack. Over.
Disobeying an Albion order is illegal. Defend.
Whoa!
Let's find them. Straight away.
We will find you.
Shit! Put out an all ports warning.
Help me! Please! Help!
I definitely heard something. Get a lockdown on that spider.
Please!
Bloody hell!
Spread out. Find the suspect.
Moving on. No one's here. Control. I'm locking the spider. Fuck!
Let's get this little shit.
Hey, hey, whoa! What did I do? Hey, hey, whoa! What did I do? Come on, is this really necessary? This is all just a big misunderstanding. I didn't do anything, all right? You got the wrong person.
Help me!
Hey, hey, whoa! What did I do? Come on, is this really necessary? I didn't do anything, all right? You've got the wrong person. This is all just a big misunderstanding. I didn't do anything, all right? Whoa, what did I do? Hey, hey, whoa! What did I do? Hear that? Come on, is this really necessary?
That opening right there looks like a good exit point. Right, get comfy. This spiderbot might be broken and missing some of its legs, but it can still jump and fit through vents. That's a good way to get through the station undetected. That's a part of the remote detonator system from Parliament. If the Met, or Albion rather, actually analysed it, they would see it wasn't DedSec's handiwork at all. That's Dalton's mask. It must have been recovered from Parliament. It might be the only thing left of him now. Buggery fuckery, look at all this junk. You'll have to jump your way across to get to the next vent opening.
Who decided they couldn't be trusted to do their jobs? Suddenly some corporation can clean up our streets better than the same police force would have about who knows how long. When crime fighting is a street like a business, crime will never go away. Now we know this, right? We don't help our and our interest.
You're almost there. Make your way through this last vent path.
I want the target now. Fuck!
Reminder.
They up and vanished.
By law, you must keep your optic device with you at all times. Provide your optic to another.
Yeah, got it.
Scanning Spybot and accessing its internal drives. While I'm analysing this data, you should make yourself scarce. Unless you'd like to explain to your new, heavily armed, privatised police force why you've broken into the station.
Sure, whatever.
The Spiderbot fragment you found has a satellite-based GPS module that regularly pushed its location to a specific ground station.
Come on, Bags, don't leave me hanging. Where do we go?
Pushing you the ground station's coordinates. GPS history of the spider bomb you recovered regularly pings these coordinates. Our mystery witness to the real bombers must have come to this lovely, damp location several times.
Ah, that's a good spot to do some shady shit.
Or to discreetly dump a body into the Thames.
I'll find us a way in, Bags.
I'm detecting a surveillance network guarding a space under this bridge. If you can patch into it, perhaps you can take a look inside.
Turn around and move on, or else.
Piss off.
There's more to this. There has to be.
I'm ending this now. I'm going to check their last position.
That's where they were. Check it. Don't run. Stop now.
Hey, check this shit out. It's the fucking Batcave down here, but for like cops or whatever.
Well, if Albion was stomping all over your workplace, you'd find a different place to store your lunch too. And it seems our mystery officer was dedicated.
So how'd they end up sniffing around the tone bombing?
The computer's dusty enough to kill an asthmatic, but there may still be something useful on it.
This is Inspector Caitlin Lau. Well, former inspector now. Since Albion's coup, the Met is no more. The police brass had already buried the evidence anyway. Everything implicating Albion and Clan Kelly in the bombings. But I know Mary Kelly's band of twats were involved, and they're involved in other crimes we can look into. Me and a few good mates are willing to go off book, going after Mary Kelly again. I'll never fucking learn, will I? Inspector Caitlin Lau, video log. Clan Kelly and Albion are teamed up on some deal. I don't have all the details, but it looks to be human trafficking. The European Processing Center is the Albion angle. Since the bombings, they can grab anyone off the street. Call them illegal immigrants, potential DedSec insurgents, whatever. Though we know who the real danger is. So, Clan Kelly gets hold of these people, these immigrants, deportees, victims, really, and they're taking them somewhere. But where and why? It all comes back to the boss lady herself. I knew she was into something, but she wriggled off the hook. There's only one way I can do this. 24/7 surveillance on Mary Kelly. If I'm caught, well, this will be my last entry. But I have to see what she's hiding.
Going to look for him.
So, our mystery officer was Inspector Caitlin Lau. It sounds like Mary Kelly was her white whale, and her investigation led her to the bombings.
Wait, so Albion's in with Clan Kelly? Man, fuck the feds. I've been saying that forever.
It seems like 0 Days West covers all of the unsavory bits of London. Tug on a thread, and it leads back to them. Clan Kelly and Albion included.
Snatching people off the streets? Bro, that's so fucked up. You know what? Let's do something about it.
Inspector Lau mentioned Albion is running their part of the operation out of the EPC. Detectives like us call that a lead.
Where did they go? Shit!
All right, all right. I'm all in. What have you got? Read 'em and weep.
Negative.
Five-ies.
This Albion Clan Kelly business leaves a bad taste in my mouth. And if Caitlin Lau's right, then this little nugget jumps to the front of the queue. We have reason to believe a former DedSec operative may still be alive, but missing inside the EPC.
Angel Lopez, not London-born, but I won't hold that against him, unlike some others.
Looks like Angel got caught up in the immigration roundup, which, ironically, may be the only reason he escaped 0 Days DedSec purge.
Anti-immigrant sentiment has grown in London since the bombings. Albion fuels it. It allows them to send anyone they want to their brutal refugee camp.
We need to find Angel before they discover he's DedSec. This is kind of personal, team. Finding his trail might just shed some light on the Albion Clan Kelly connection.
Bruv, I wouldn't want to spend a minute trapped in the EPC. And one of our family DedSec is in there. We better get him out.
I've sent the details to your device and advised our contact at the EPC. They can get you inside. So, I've delved more into Caitlin Lau's investigation, and an enormous number of missing person cases center around the EPC. The inspector was definitely onto something.
If I was Albion, and I knew I had a member of DedSec, I'd torture him for information. So we best be quick.
Someone tell... Security? Hold on.
All persons on the premises must at all times carry valid identification and be prepared to present it to Albion personnel upon demand. Failure to comply with instructions from Albion personnel is a crime.
Got back his summons. I've already taken care of your entry. Get you in quick and quiet.
On the down low, yeah? I don't want nobody coming after me.
No worries, I'll spoof. Well, come meet me on the rooftop. The only place here that doesn't smell like piss. Got some info for you.
The European Processing Centre. It processes deportees by stacking them up in squalid conditions and forgetting about them. But hey, it's to protect London, right?
Not today. We think we're done here.
Gobshite.
What the shit is happening?
This place is worse than a prison camp. Every day I see people come through here, torn from their homes and their families. But I'd rather stay and keep an eye on things. Maybe help out once in a while. Like now.
My days! In what world is this cool? Does anyone even know these poor bastards are here? Anything could happen to them.
Yeah, well, people have been disappearing. Records say they have been processed, but it doesn't add up. No one ever properly leaves. And with the Kellys prowling around like fucking hyenas, I am not too optimistic about the people slipping through the cracks.
Mary Kelly's infiltrated the EPC. Those crooks got their fingers up in everything in London.
Truth. Now, about your missing guy. The best place to start would be the EPC database. They keep a record of everyone that comes in. And be careful.
Pushing the location of the EPC database on your optic.
Now I'm really cheesed off.
There will be a database here that we can search for evidence on Angel Lopez.
Stop resisting, it'll get you nowhere.
Your teammate has sought out new accommodations in an Albion holding cell. Have London rents really gotten that bad?
Shit. All right, Bugs. Let's go help out our bedroom.
Pushing the location of the EPC database on your optic. There will be a database here that we can search for evidence on Angel Lopez.
What's that? Out of their bloody minds. Not worth the effort. Get...
Go on, Bagley. Tell me you found something.
I have. His file has been deleted from the main database, along with hundreds of others. Still very detailed. Even when committing crimes against humanity, the government doesn't skimp on paperwork. Here is a recording labeled Exit Interview.
You know what we do with terrorists, Lopez? Don't go pissing me off by denying anything. We know you're with DedSec. You think you were picked up on some random sweep? Not a fucking chance. Nothing to say. Well, this is not going to go well for you then, because I want information. The rest of your cell, where are they? I want names, places, everything you've got.
You think I'm daft? I spill everything I know and what? You let me go? I'm not talking. I know how this ends.
Oh, I don't think you do. I'm going to throw you to the wolves. The Kellys have an interesting way of disposing with problems.
You think I'm scared of some fucking thugs? Of winding up floating in the Thames? Fuck.
You're too pretty for that, mate. First, they'll peddle you. For dosh, right? Then, when you're used up, they're going to chop you up and send the pieces to the four corners.
I can take whatever you've got.
I almost feel sorry for you. Get him to the bloody clinic, then.
Shit. They knew he was DedSec the whole time. This doesn't look good for Angel.
The clinic keeps government service hours, which means it's closed. We'll have to find Angel the old-fashioned way and hack their CTOS hub. Deportation limbo, horrible living conditions, unexplained disappearances. It's almost as if the media are deliberately ignoring the situation here in favor of... Oh, look here, Beatrice Stokely, 89, recently took up kickboxing to fill up her days. Fascinating. If the EPC is a typical example of how humans treat each other, I'd say a benevolent AI overlord is a step up, wouldn't you?
Shut your mouth, Bagley.
I have reconstructed an AR scene of Angel's examination. You can view it inside the clinic.
Nicely done.
In there, it wasn't transfixed.
Shit! What else can I hack?
CTOS AR. Data reconstruction in progress.
Let's make a deal, yeah? I know people outside. Maybe I can help you out. Just let me out of here.
Procedures, Mr. Lopez. We'll have you out of here in a minute or two.
Gave him an implant. We should dig deeper on this.
Facial analysis matches for both. They're part of Mary Kelly's little pack. So, Inspector Lau was right after all. Clank Kelly and Albion are in bed together. What a shit orgy that would be. Microchips, coated with biocompatible glass to prevent rejection.
They put a microchip in Angel. For what? Tracking? Genetic modification?
No, these are more sophisticated. If I had to guess, I would say they were designed to deliver a dose of some unknown compound. Not the kind of thing you find at your local corner shop. I could reconstruct the path he took if you want to see how this cliffhanger gets resolved.
Follow him. I'm praying he got away.
Get it before he triggers!
Fuck! He's getting away! Get after him!
Shit, they're catching up on him. Come on, Angel.
Failure to comply with instructions from Albion personnel is a crime.
He's gonna make it!
Are you taking the piss?
Fucked up. We don't have a match yet. She's gonna kill us.
No, it's fine. As long as he's not damaged, there'll be no waste. Demand's high with the new network.
Guess you're right. Let's tube him, get him in the van and out to the incinerator.
Shit! I didn't see that coming. And clearly the microchip wasn't a tracking device.
Looks like they triggered it. I don't know what Mary Carey's up to, but maybe Angel's still alive.
We need to find him, see what they did to him, and what that fucking microchip is all about.
Seems like advanced technology for Mary Kelly and her band of thugs to be waving around. Could Mary be part of a scary dark web hacker group like, say, oh, I don't know, pick one, 0 Day?
Interesting theory, Bagley, but hold your investigation algorithms for the moment, will you? Angel needs us.
The incinerator they mentioned is probably the Southwark incinerator. It's practically right round the corner.
Continues like this, there will be no more free-thinking person left in London.
I'm not scared of a bloke who spats on my politics.
Failure to comply with instructions from Albion personnel is a crime. All persons on the premises must at all times carry valid identification and be prepared to present it to Albion personnel upon demand.
London, it's your boy. I'm on a scouting mission, mate. Can't talk. Huh?
Because that meant money in their pocket. And in order to do that, a couple of things happened. One was the use of manipulative techniques around behavioral economics, things that would just keep you scrolling, keep you listening, or keep you looking for more information. The second is that that kind of environment favors sensationalism. And so you got more sensational headlines and more sensational stories, and it didn't matter whether they were true or not. It just kept people in, and it kept them in the loop. So we ended up in a situation where nobody trusted anything, and nobody believed anything at all. And that is the perfect environment for an authoritarian voice to come in and say, no
Auto
way,
drive now
we know the
disabled.
truth. So the ground for this, suddenly authoritarian politicians everywhere, and anything that threatened them or they disagreed with, they would call.
This is where the Kellys brought Angel? Lord of mercy, I'm getting major red flags.
Now, keep your chin up. We'll find him. There's a camera network that might have caught where they took him.
Wait, give up!
Let's hurry and access that network, shall we?
Don't worry, you'll be all right.
Fucking shit! Oh.
I've gone over the captured footage. I was able to follow Mr. Lopez down to the cellar, but then I ran out of cameras. Not a problem you often have in London.
I guess we know what to do then.
My oh my, deadbolt trumps technology. The door is sealed, but this rubbish chute might do. It either leads to the cellar or your grisly death. Or both, I suppose.
Great.
All right, then. Come on out. I'm not gonna cut you. Get over here, will you? Thanks for the distraction. Gave me the second I needed to take care of this filth.
You all right? That bomber clot was about to carve you up.
He was. I'm fine. I just need a second to catch my breath and find my files.
Oh, shit. Wait a minute. You're Caitlin Lau, right? The Fed? We found your video logs. You're trying to take down Mary Kelly on your own? Oh, shit.
It wasn't always on my own. Who the hell are... You're dead sick, aren't you? You tracked me to the slaughterhouse.
Didn't mean to. We're looking for our friend that went missing from the EPC. Brought us here. We can't believe this is where they've all ended up. It's like walking into a nightmare.
Then I'm sorry. I don't think there's much hope for finding him alive. The Kellys have got a sick little operation going. A kind of human organ black market. I've been investigating them for months. And they got my fucking files. God, I feel like shit.
You need rest. You need to hide out and heal up. Our bedroom will take you somewhere safe. I'll keep looking for Angel, and I'll get your files too. They sound important.
Everything I've gathered on Mary Kelly. Almost enough to take her down.
Well then, we'd better link up. Because DeadSec's got big problems with Mary Kelly now. You dig?
All right, an operative is on their way to escort Inspector Lau. So, let's find Angel and Inspector Lau's files.
I'll wait for your guy in here. And thanks for your help. I'm glad we did.
There's no doubt about it. This whole operation is meant to harvest organs. And Kelly's chopping off the parts they want and burning the leftovers.
Yeah, but none of these poor souls signed an organ donor card. Mary Kelly needs to be put in our place. Lord of mercy, these poor souls' faces. Bugs, can you do something to ID them?
Take a picture and I can run key details past various databases. Unfortunately, I must confirm that this is indeed Angel Lopez.
Shit. Angel. He knew the risks. I did too, but... Never thought DeadSec would get caught up in this. Mary Kelly is preying on London's most vulnerable. She's a fucking monster. Taking her out needs to be a DedSec priority.
Now we need to find Caitlin Lau's case files on Mary Kelly and see if my conjecture may be correct. Could Mary Kelly be in Zero Day?
I'm done.
Guys on the area. I hit her.
Well done.
You know what we do with terrorists, Lopez?
And you got the files. The inspector will be impressed. Now get out of here before someone decides to turn you into minced meat. Chop chop.
No kidding.
DedSec? Caitlin Lau here. I wanted to thank you. I'd be nothing but an anatomy lesson by now. Or a pile of ashes.
You'll be happy to know that Inspector Lau has been escorted to a nearby refuge and is getting her wounds treated.
I'll be fine. Still a little flighty from whatever they gave me. And frankly, a little stunned that we've joined forces.
Okay, so we're doing this. DedSec and police never saw that one coming. But we can't be picky. Not if we want to stop Mary Kelly from butchering more people.
Exactly. You have an organization, I have information, and some backing from powerful people. Pool our resources, and we might just take her down. Mary Kelly's no petty criminal.
Bagley, call up the team. We've got files they need to see, and we need to brainstorm our next moves.
I'll sync with Inspector Lau and prepare a briefing.
Distrust in the media and in the different kinds of truths that are being told.
This DedSec business is suiting me real fine.
You wouldn't have been recruited if DedSec thought you'd be killed that easily.
Me don't know whether to thank you or slap your head, Bagley.
Don't mind Bagley. He's the best. Gets us out of most scrapes. You did good.
Unable to fight back against these kind of huge mainstream corporations that simply entrench and support the ideals and ideologies of the state. It can seem very hopeless.
There's a potential recruit you may want to check out. Pushing your location.
Still a space to combat these false truths and disinformation that's being sold to us, and that it's never possible really to completely shut down, despite all the technologies that they have at their disposal.
I've heard from Inspector Lau. We're ready for the briefing. Mary Kelly heads up the most powerful crime family in London, Clan Kelly, which should at least be easy to remember.
Under her old man, they were a bit player. Then he died, and her rivals started disappearing. Her enemies, her friends, her family. They call her Bloody Mary for a reason.
Early on, Mary abandoned cash in favor of cryptocurrency and brought the Kellys' criminal business online.
It makes weapons smuggling, drug running, money laundering all a lot easier without a cash trail. The woman single-handedly modernized organized crime in London. She considers herself to be untouchable. Case in point, from my files you retrieved. Darla Covington, 19. Sasha Haddad, 28. Radek Starkovich, 24. All disappeared.
It's difficult to find good help these days, isn't it, love? Most people, they ain't driven. Not like you. Because they feel worthless, don't they? The way that the world is, how it uses people. It's horrible. It's nice that you have a purpose. Oh, that'll be me, love.
We aren't finished here.
This was a courtesy. Oh, give my regards to their families. It's horrible losing someone you love. Nice meeting you, Caitlin.
As you can see, she'll never respond to interrogation. But there is one place she feels comfortable talking, the Sandstone residence.
Inspector Lau thinks a police bug in the Kellys' headquarters may have the evidence she needs to finally convict Bloody Mary.
Sandstone is their center of operations. I know the data on that bug will take her down. Get it for me, and I swear I'll put her away forever.
Pushing the coordinates to your optics.
Sabine here, Inspector Lau. I'm curious how you think you can bring Mary Kelly to justice now, with no backing. Even before Albion took over policing, you couldn't lock her up. And she goes on treating humans like cattle.
I had to work within the system. Yes, it was corrupt. I knew it.
Country, yeah. Yeah, I see some men on street artists.
Popular. It's funny, useful, fast. It's a great companion and really
You bellend.
Suspect or suspects reported near your location.
Proceed. Moving to intercept.
Control, we're returning to HQ. Over.
Financial and corporate power and all the physical power, it's never quite possible to shut down people's desire to get to the truth and fight for their own ideologies and values, and you know, we're out here starting that path, so don't give up hope.
You've been listening to Buccaneer with me. We'll be back soon with more of what you'll never hear in the video. Keep listening, keep sharing, keep giving.
Objective voice of objective to a most subjective to you. Hello, Busters. Welcome to the Buzz, the comedy show that holds up the Medusa of Saturn to the already immovably concrete face of Monsters. I'm Andy, a bench 480, nothing practically hot just by looking at it. Cannot sense reality. Alice, what do you think?
Body weight.
Right.
Not my body weight.
Okay.
Body weight of a baby.
Yeah, I mean, you don't even give that kind of detail.
It's so impressive. People look at me and go, where did you get that baby?
You are like to the side.
In this week's Truth News, according to an official poll, 98% of Londoners are very happy with CTOS. And I am not sure that I agree with this, Andy. I don't think 98% of Londoners have ever in the history of London ever agreed on anything. This could not get 98% of Londoners
to agree that oxygen was better than breathing a fog of raw liquid feces. And they expect us to believe that everyone agrees CTOS is better than not choking on shit mist.
I mean, maybe they just meant 98% of one specific Londoner who bought shares in Bloom before its tentacles grew into every crevice of the country. I mean, this is...
Silence, blood, but my team, yeah, that stays loud. Society giving me a chance.